Alright, so here's the good old unit circle. Title's kind of pretty small. Anyway, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to find the values of like what radians go for each part. Okay, so first we're gonna do the plus. Okay, so we start with 0 and then go like this. Okay, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so when you go like that, okay, when you do the plus part, on the bottom is always 2. Okay, remember that, always on the bottom is 2. So 0 1 pi over 2, so that's just pi over 2. That's pi over 2. So 0 pi over 2, 2 pi over 2. So but you need to know that 2 pi over 2 cancels out and makes pi, right? 2 pi, 2 cancels out, makes pi. So 0 1 pi over 2, 2 pi over 2, and then 3 pi over 2. So that's 3 pi over 2, and then 4 pi over 2, and also in this case 4 pi over 2 simplifies to 2 pi. And that's why when you go all around the circle you get 2 pi, and when you go half around the circle you get pi. See, remember when I told you pi radian does not equal 1 radian? See, because pi radian is half the circle and 2 pi is all around the circle. So now you know 0 pi over 2, 2 pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, and then 4 pi over 2. That's how you find these ones. Okay, now let's go for the x. You need to know that this is 45 degrees and it's pi over 4. Just memorize that. Okay, pi over 4, and then you just go one by one. Pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, 3 pi over 4. At the bottom is always 4. Okay, so pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, that's 1 pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, 3 pi over 4. So that's 3 pi over 4. Whenever we reach a point where we already found the answer, we just skip that. Okay, no, like we still count it, but we just don't write anything for it. So pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, 3 pi over 4, 4 pi over 4. We found that, so we're going to skip. 5 pi over 4. So that's 5 pi over 4. And then 6 pi over 4. We got that already. 7 pi over 4. That's 7 pi over 4. Who would have thought that? Okay, and then we come. And then 8 pi over 4. That's 2 pi. We got that as well. So now you guys know how to find all this, right? 0 and then pi over 2, 2 pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, and then 4 pi over 2, and then we did pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, 3 pi over 4, 4 pi over 4, 5 pi over 4, 6 pi over 4, 7 pi over 4, and then we skipped the parts that we already found out. Okay, now here's the harder part. These lines. Alright, so that angle is 60 degrees, that angle is 120 degrees, and this angle is 240 degrees, and this angle is 300 degrees. Okay, I'm not gonna write it down because it's gonna get messy. So you might want to like write this whole thing down. It's really useful. So for this one you need to memorize as well. Like always the starting point you need to memorize. So that's going to be pi over 3. Oh, guess what? It's pi over 2, pi over 3, pi over 4. But the next one is not, pi over 5. So yeah, that sucks. So that's pi over 3. What we do is pi over 3, and then we add, like the bottom stays the same. We add 1 on top, but we skip the middle, this one. Okay, so pi over 3, 2 pi over 3. So that's 2 pi over 3. That's 2 pi over 3. So pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, and then 3 pi over 3. We come here. So this, and then 3 pi over 3. Because 3 pi over 3, the 3's cancels out, and we're left with pi, and that's pi, right? So pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, 3 pi over 3, and then 4 pi over 3. So that's 4 pi over 3. And then 5 pi over 3. That's 5 pi over 3. Alright, so we got that. So pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, 3 pi over 3, 4 pi over 3, and then 5 pi over 3. So we just go this, the middle part, and then this and this, okay? Now here's the really hard part comes. These ones. Alright, so that's 30 degrees, and that's 150 degrees, and that's 210 degrees, and that's 310 degrees. Alright, so this is gonna be pi over 6. Okay, just memorize. I need to memorize this. Pi over 6. And this is gonna be 5 pi over 6. Okay, and this is gonna be 7 pi over 6, and that's gonna be 11 pi over 6. My battery is running out. Oh shit. 11 pi over 6. So memorize this part. Okay, these four you have to memorize. So 6 pi over 6, 5 pi over 6, 6 pi over 6, and 7 pi over 6. So these two, it's easy to know. And then 11 pi over 6. Alright guys, see ya. Bye. Oh, battery done.